Arsenal dismantle Bayern Munich 3-1. A great performance from Arsenal. And clearly, Real Madrid are not on their level. And we can see it clear as day when the two best teams in Europe, in Arsenal and Bayern Munich, go head-to-head, toe-to-toe. Arsenal clearly are the absolute best. And we can see it live on the match during the game, how they defeated Bayern Munich. A very good Bayern Munich side as well. Madrid, guess what? The usual stuff. Usual defensive woes. Attacking, decent, I would say. But I'm going to get into both matches in a second. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And let's get into it, people. Because I'm just blown away by Arsenal. I'm absolutely blown away by their absolute hunger and the desire in that second half especially. Yes, it was tight in the first half. Yes, Bayern Munich controlled most of the possession, and we knew they would under Kompany's team. But let's be honest, Arsenal had the lion's share of the chances. They had so many opportunities to tuck away Bayern Munich. And I tell you what, for goal scorers like Madueke to score a goal. What a goal that was, by the way. How could I say it? An absolute peach of a goal. And then Martinelli to just cap it off at the end. Arsenal are in like a light years ahead of Real Madrid at the moment. Light years. I wish at this current present time that we could play on the same wavelength as the Arsenal. But guess what? Real Madrid are not even on 3 tiers, 4 tiers below that. They're on probably 5 or 6 tiers below that because we aren't good enough. I got to say right now, even though Vinny, Champions League, I tell you what, he played outstanding. Everybody's going to look at Mbappe's goals. Vinny was the man of the match. Let's just call it as it is. He was the man of the match. Vinny was the best performer on the pitch by a country mile. Mbappe was there to tuck away the chances, but Vinny was man of the match. But individuals again. Arsenal team, you get me. You understand what I'm talking about. Team versus individuals. This is what's going to win you trophies this year. It's never going to be about individuals on any given day. The team of Arsenal play together. Real Madrid look for individual brilliance, and today, again, it happened. It wasn't team dynamic at all. Nothing at all. And look who we were playing on the other end. Olympiacos away. Come off it, people. Let's just be honest. It's another mask. It's another mask to mask our problems. And Arsenal, on the other hand, they're showing the rest of Europe what they're about to do to this Champions League. They're about to completely shell-shock the system. Completely shell-shock it. Yeah? Real Madrid are duds this year. We're complete duds. There's nothing in Europe about us. Stick to domestic success. That's all I got to say. Stick to it. We played decently in attack today, but the defense, again, look who was in defense in the first place. Absolute shocking. Arsenal, I tell you what, let me just go into them. I don't even want to talk about Real Madrid anymore, honestly. They flipping frustrated me. The last 2 games, they frustrated me. Completely frustrated me. I will talk about them in this video slightly, but only in comparison value. Because as a football fan, you got to analyze it. Arsenal and my team, Real Madrid. You have Arsenal on one hand, who literally every single player on that team plays to win. Win. Every single player. And you have Real Madrid that have maybe 1 or 2 players as shining examples who want to win. So I'm going to say it right now. This is trash. You see people saying, have faith in Madrid. You think I have faith in Madrid after last year? Are you high, mate? How we got absolutely slapped up at the Emirates and slapped up at the Bernabeu. Have faith. Have faith. After we drew to Elche and drew to Vallecano. Have faith. Shut up, mate. Have faith. Have faith where, bro? Faith where? Don't get me started, bro. Arsenal are 10 million light years ahead of Real Madrid. 10 million. At this current present time. People are looking at the past 15 Champions League, 15. You are sounding like those idiots outside the Bernabeu who tried to catch me off guard. Tried to catch me, oh, we have 15 Champions Leagues. Guess what? We have nothing this year. We're going to have nothing this year. Because we're not in the same level as Arsenal, Bayern Munich or PSG. Nowhere near the same level. You have to look at it in the future, people. What are we expecting as a team? Don't get me mad. Don't get me started. Absolutely nuts, mate. Have faith. Have faith for what? Which team am I going to have faith for? Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I scream off the top of my lungs because it's these type of Real Madrid fans that get me irate every single week. Have faith. Have faith in what? Flipping what? We won 4-3 against Olympiacos away and you want to fucking have faith? Shut up! Don't get me started. Unbelievable. Have faith. Unbelievable, man. Brother, do you understand me right now? The levels of competition in Europe. The levels, bro. Arsenal, Bayern Munich, PSG, they're on a different wavelength. They're the ones who's winning the Champions League. I can trust Real Madrid in the later stages if we get there because of our heritage in the competition. And getting the final action done in the last stages. But it's all about getting there. It's about getting past the knockout stages. Don't get me started, bro. Unbelievable that Real Madrid fans still say have faith after the donkeys last year performed like that. And it's the same thing. It's just a different manager. The same but a different manager. Have faith when we actually just scraped by Olympiacos. Scraped by Olympiacos. And you want us to have faith? Come off it, man. This was supposed to be a match reaction on actually how Arsenal are looking like the best team in Europe. Is turning to me absolutely ripping into Real Madrid fans again because of your delusion, mate. Delusion. Unbelievable. Ridiculous, man. I cannot fathom it. Ridiculous. Arsenal are clear. They are the best. Let's just call it as it is. They're the best in Europe at the moment. They beat the second best team in Europe. And maybe later on in the knockout stages, we'll see. Because that's where they usually will crumble, Arsenal. In the latter stages of these big competitions. But this year they look like a different monster. An absolute different animal. When they're absolutely slapping. Do you see the second half of Arsenal versus Bayern Munich? They slapped them up. Big time. They didn't allow Bayern Munich to breathe. They were consistently hounding them out in midfield. Declan Rice running through the midfield like crazy, bro. Driving runs through the heart of the Bayern Munich defense. Saka was decent today as well. Unbelievable, man, that people look at Real Madrid and have faith in them when you have a team on the other side of Europe in Arsenal and Bayern Munich and PSG who are incredible at the moment. Incredible. Real Madrid don't have those words next to their name at this current present time. Unbelievable, man. Brother, these guys, Arsenal, can have one of the worst halves I've seen and still come up with a corner or a set piece and score a goal. Because the game was at stalemate. It was going toe-to-toe between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Guess what? Corner comes in and it's bang. People say set piece at sea. So what? If Real Madrid had their set piece coach and teaching them how to do these corners with their physicality, with those kind of players, brother, I'll be like, okay, bring on corners, mate. Because I know that it's going to be free rides and free chances to score easy goals. Look how many corners were so dangerous in the middle of the box. Neuer was scrambling around like an idiot. That's what he was doing. And you expect me to flipping doubt Arsenal's chances of winning the Champions League? I'm not going to doubt them because they are that team this year. They have the ability to win it. Will they win it? That is a completely entirely different story. Arsenal fans at this current present time are more humble than Real Madrid fans. Real Madrid fans think still we're going to win it all. This crazy, man. A certain amount of them. Like, what are you smoking, bro? Thinking that we can win the Champions League this year? You got no chance, Real Madrid, to win the Champions League this year. When we're getting touched up by Elche, touched up by Vallecano, battered by Atletico Madrid. It doesn't work like that. Come on, man. We scraped by Barcelona 2-1, a team that got absolutely annihilated by Chelsea. Chelsea made Barcelona look amateur. We made Barcelona, they still had a chance in the game. That is the complete different story. And that is the story, again, like I keep on saying this season, time and time again, the story of the Premier League against certain teams across Europe. When you have teams at the top like Arsenal and Chelsea who are going to batter La Liga teams, and that's no question. Arsenal or Chelsea face Real Madrid, it's done. It's a done and dusted game. It's no chance for Real Madrid to win. None of them will lose against Real Madrid. That is factual. Brain dead mutants. I swear down, Real Madrid fans, a lot of them. They still have this Delulu kind of mentality because they won 15 Champions Leagues the year before. They're going to win this Champions League this year. They're not scratching the surface. You understand me? Arsenal have more chance and miles more chance, a higher percentage of winning the Champions League this year than Real Madrid. As a fact, mate. I said last year, before we even played Arsenal, and we have actual records of this, saying that Real Madrid are going to lose to Arsenal. And this year, it's going to be exactly the same. We will get, I tell you what, I don't want to see Arsenal in any stage of that knockout stages. I would rather Real Madrid have an easy group, easy ride to the final if we can. Just let the lords above, the gods above, try and give us the easiest route to the final. If we can do that, then we'll see what happens. I do not want to meet Arsenal. We'll get slapped. I do not want to meet Bayern Munich. We'll get absolutely slapped. I do not want to meet PSG. We'll get slapped. I don't want to meet Chelsea. We'll get slapped. Any more teams? Any more? Because today you think this is an example. Real Madrid going to Greece, a team that's in nearly scratching the bottom of the Champions League table and absolutely getting done by 3 goals by Olympiacos. Arsenal have the defense, they have the midfield, they have the midfield in attack as well, and they also have the front line as well. Even if Marino plays or Gyökeres plays, they still perform decently because guess what? There's no flipping individuals in the team. There's not one singular individual in that team. They all play for the badge. Every single player in Arsenal plays for the badge. They play for the team. They play for the fans. Real Madrid, team players, they play for themselves, for their own GA, for their own statistics, for their own glory. They only play for themselves. Arsenal, they play for the badge and they play for the fans. That's the flipping difference. Same probably as Bayern Munich. Same probably as PSG. Because the fans, they'll be on their case. Real Madrid fans are on the case, but we've dropped our standards. I'm telling you right now, Real Madrid fans going to that flipping stadium in the center of Madrid, it's atmosphere FC. It's exactly what Said was experiencing. That is exactly the same. I messaged Said. I texted him after that video came out. And it's exactly the same thing what happened to me. Atmosphere FC. Go in there for the atmosphere. Pay £200, £300 for a ticket to go into the Bernabeu for the atmosphere. For the atmosphere, people. Oh, here we go. We're going to watch the team play. Oh, Real Madrid. Oh, Vinny. Oh, you're amazing, Vinny. Oh, Mbappe, you're amazing. No, win me fucking trophies. Win me trophies. Then I'll say you're amazing. Not in a game-by-game basis. You can say, bang, Vinny today, man of the match, brilliant. Win me trophies. Mbappe, 4 goals. Win me trophies. That's it, mate. Simple. Yeah? No more needing to say about Real Madrid, because I tell you what, how can Real Madrid fans want to dominate this club competition called the Champions League this year when they have nothing about them? They have no back. Complete no back at all, mate. Keira Knightley settings, Real Madrid. No back whatsoever. Get pumped, mate. 3 goals Olympiacos, 2 goals Elche. Unbelievable. Dean Howson severely overrated. Militao, mate, I tell you what, if he's not in the team, we suffer big time. Militao is the only player, bro, that I trust in that back line. The only player I trust, bro. Carrera's out here doing skanky legs, bro. Letting crosses go over him. Absolutely crazy. Well, Arsenal, bro. If Arsenal have a corner against Real Madrid, God help us all, mate. I will pray to the gods, but mate, I'll take a flipping cab, an Uber, down to the local church, mate, to pray for that priest before that corner comes in. I may be at church already. Before the corner, before the game starts, mate, praying to the priest, mate, in the confession box, can you please forgive me for my sins, bruv? Forgive me for my sins, because Real Madrid, I've been slating them all year. Please, just give me something today against Arsenal, bro. Slap! Corner, mate. That's what's going to happen. No God, no deity, nothing at all above the earth can actually save Real Madrid if they face Arsenal, bro. It's crazy, man. We are a dud of a team this year. We're nowhere near that top level. Scratch us out the service. We get an easy ride. Hopefully something can happen. We get an easy ride. Easy, bro. I won that Barcelona ride last year, bro. That's the kind of ride I want. That is exactly what I want. Real Madrid to get that easy teams in the knockout stages, then we can actually start maybe dreaming about another Champions League. But I tell you what, we get in the final, bro, we're going to get slapped. Hey, it's going to be crazy, mate. La Liga, this competition is making us believe that Real Madrid are good. We are trash, mate. Barcelona are trash, mate. The rest of the teams are shocking in that league. There's no competition. They're not conditioned enough to play in the Champions League. Not conditioned, bro. Look at Arsenal. Arsenal are going to play Chelsea, a team that just actually slapped Barcelona. Watch Arsenal beat Chelsea. I can guarantee that Arsenal are going to beat Chelsea. Guarantee it. Do you know why? Arsenal are just another step up on Chelsea, man. Their defense is too organized. You can't really... Like, Bayern Munich had a couple of chances today. They did. But that's Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. That's the difference maker. Their team play like a team also. And we've seen it in the Champions League this year as well. They play like a team. An awesome team. Arsenal are levels, mate. Levels. Don't get me started, mate. Because I tell you what, you may think this is glazing. I tell you what, I'm a football fan first and foremost as well. Arsenal deserve respect this season so far. If they don't win anything at the end, then, well, that is their problem, innit? Because that's what usually happens. But this season, I think it's completely different. Completely different. It's mad, mate, how Arsenal are destroying these teams, man. Left, right, and centre. It's battering teams. But Atletico Madrid, mate, 4-0. Bayern Munich, 3-1. Like, what's going on here? Like, is this a different reality? A different, like, term? Different atmosphere? Like, crazy, bro. Crazy, man. And I just want to go back to one point that I said, that Real Madrid fans, we need to get off our high horse, bro. We need to start slating this team, mate. Boo the team every time they come out, bro. Boo them. Just absolutely boo the hell out of them, bro. And see how they react on the pitch. Because then they'll step up. Then they'll step up, mate. After Elche, brother, go to the next home match, yeah, and boo the hell out of them. See how they step up. Because today, Vinny stepped up. People think Mbappe was the main guy. No, Vinny was the main guy today. I can cold-heartedly say that Vinny was the main man today. He was the only one that was a proper difference maker. The passing range, everything that he was doing on the pitch was different level compared to every single player. And that's the Vinny that I want to see on the pitch. Yeah? A man who's not even afraid to run at defenders. Not afraid to take people on and successfully take people on. That's what I want. So, unfortunately, yeah, Vinny, when he comes up against a guy like Timber, then he's going to get his arse slapped completely. He's going to be walking off the stage quite a lot. Like he did last year. Remember? Yeah, Vinny non-existent in the Arsenal matches at all. Zero input from Vinny under his favourite manager, Ancelotti. So if Vinny under his favourite manager, Ancelotti, is getting slapped up by Arsenal and not having any impact whatsoever, what do you think he's going to do this year? Like, nothing at all. So, but Vinny today was really good. Really good. That's it. Like, for me personally, like, some of the midfielders, Camavinga was decent. Fine. But Olympiacos, wake up. Hello? Wake up. Wake up. Olympiacos. Wake the hell up. Olympiacos. This ain't Bayern Munich, is it? Bro, I don't want to face these teams. I swear on my life, I don't want to face these teams, bro. I don't want to face Arsenal. I don't want to face Bayern Munich. I don't want to face PSG. Brother, we're going to get absolutely torn apart. We're going to be open-legged, mate, like Bonnie Blue. Crazy, bro. I cannot stand that. I don't want to stand it. I don't want to look at those matches. We get the easiest ride to a Champions League final we've ever seen in our life. The easiest ride, because we don't have Mavericks anymore, bro, in our team that can carry this team to success. We don't have them. It's out of here. Bro, nothing at all. Yeah, I want to see us literally get the easiest ride. If we can do that, fine. You never know what happens in the Champions League with Real Madrid. That's one thing I do know. And that one thing I can have faith in, but not the way that we're playing at the moment. Yeah? But Arsenal, honestly, such a brilliant team. I've just got to commend them. I'm not talking about Real Madrid anymore, people. I'm not talking about Real Madrid. Arsenal was such a brilliant team today. The way they actually pass, maneuver the ball. Let me just show it a light, because I tell you what, yeah, some certain players, man, were absolutely outstanding today, and against a very, very good Bayern Munich team, yeah? One of them, okay, being Saka. I thought Saka was absolutely magnificent today. The guy looked consistently a threat on the right-hand side, was cutting in, directing passes to great spaces. I think Saka was one of their best players. And I got to say, when I look at it on paper, you look at him, Eze, how direct they are, Declan Rice as well. Very, very good performance from Declan Rice. And these three players, they're spearheading Arsenal, mate. I tell you what, I tell you, Eze in that center of the park, he is such a monster. Every time he drives at the defense is looking awkward, shaky, because he knows what he wants to do. He wants to attack directly for the center. He doesn't want to veer out wide. He doesn't want to go and start occupying other areas like certain players from Real Madrid do. Yeah, but what I want to see, especially from Eze, is really just go down the center. And that's what Ødegaard suffers to do. Ødegaard likes to play in a general area. Ødegaard is nowhere near the player that Eze is. I can tell you that for free. Ødegaard cannot do the things that Eze does. But Eze, I think, personally can do the things that Ødegaard does. Because he is a very, very all-round player. Direct, quick, great finisher of the ball, and is so good as a 10. Honestly, he needs to stay as a 10. I don't know what Ødegaard's going to fit in. He needs to stay as a 10. And Saka, yeah, you think Saka wasn't good? Saka was good. People thinking that Saka wasn't good because Saka is always going to give you 7 out of 10 performances. Always 7 out of 10. People thinking that Saka was consistently charging at the Bayern Munich defense. People are absolutely just like looking at like Saka like he's just nothing. He was great today. And I looked at a match. I was looking at the big screen. I was looking also on the big screen, and on my phone I had Real Madrid. Yeah, because I actually wanted to watch the best game in Europe today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie here. I was watching Arsenal and watching Real Madrid on my phone. Arsenal was on the big TV because I wanted to watch the two best teams go out in Europe. That's the football purist in me. That's what I want to see. I want to see proper football. I don't want to see this absolute horrendous football that I'm watching today from Real Madrid and bloody Olympiacos, bro. Come on, bro. That's just an absolute foregone conclusion, and they managed to scrape by. Crazy, mate. Crazy to me. But I tell you what, from Rice as well, Rice was incredible. Driving through the center of the park all day long. This guy was collecting the ball in the midfield, pressing consistently. Very, very good as well. And you can see the crosses, like Saka's cross delivery and Declan Rice. They have it down to a pence. They just know where to put it. They can literally just drop a singular coin on the pitch and they will put it there every single time. They are excellent. Absolutely sensational. like mad. Like Saka is the maintenance guy in Arsenal. You know that he's going to perform week in, week out. He can always be dangerous. And that's what he delivers. Yeah? Unbelievable. Yeah? I'll get into Real Madrid's team in a second, yeah? But let me just go through Arsenal quickly, yeah? Statistics-wise, yes, Bayern Munich had the majority line share of possession. But you can see here, guys, look at this, man. The expected goals for Arsenal, they had a superb amount of shots on goal, big chances created. Everything about Arsenal was screaming they can win the Champions League this year. They are going to be a dangerous team for anyone to face. I think the only team that can really disturb them is PSG when they're on their best, the absolute best, with every single person in that team. PSG, the only team that can really disturb them. Bayern Munich can't. Real Madrid, nowhere near can't. But Barcelona, you wish, mate. Chelsea, nowhere near. You're going to prove that, obviously, this weekend. Arsenal are the best in Europe. By country mile. They're the best. Let's just call it as it is. Don't even get me started. Yeah? The way they dismantled Bayern Munich in the second half was a ridiculous showing from Arsenal, mate. They absolutely annihilated Bayern. They didn't allow them to breathe, mate, in the midfield. They were consistently hounding them out of possession. And that's what you want to see from a team that consistently on it, consistently motivated, consistently trying to get the ball back, not just standing around in circles doing nothing. No, Arsenal are going for the ball, and they'll go for your jugular as well. Try and get anywhere near the box from a cross or whatever, they'll go for you, mate. Absolutely, yeah? And you can see it, man. Expected goals on target, unbelievable. 3.47, non-penalty XG, 2.7, and the list goes on and on and on. In every single aspect of the game, Arsenal were better. Arsenal were miles better than Bayern Munich. Yeah? It's crazy, man. And if I go to the Real Madrid game, let's look at the Real Madrid game, yeah? Let's look at the Real Madrid game because let's look at the table first. Look, Arsenal clear on top. Look, 1 goal conceded, people. I have to zoom in, mate, on that because this is crazy, bro. I have to zoom in. I have to zoom in, mate. Unbelievable. 1 goal conceded. That is crazy, bro. And that's from Bayern Munich. That is mad. Guys, let's just put it out there, man. That is superb. You cannot deny it at all. Arsenal, 1 goal. 1 solitary goal conceded. Mad. It is crazy, man. Look at PSG. PSG's goals obviously speak for themselves because they just batter teams. Defensively, they are quite poor still this season. So, look, it's always going to be up to them. Look, these 3 teams at the top, they're the ones who to watch out for. They're the ones who to watch out for. The 3 at the top. Next one is Chelsea, people. Next one's Chelsea. They beat Chelsea. I'm going to say it right here. If Arsenal beat Chelsea, I'm going to make a video. Arsenal are winning the Premier League. I haven't said it this season so far. Arsenal are winning it. If they beat Chelsea, they're winning it. That is factual. They have no bone in their body that suggests that they're not going to. That's factual, mate, as well, yeah? Arsenal are crazy this season, yeah? Let's go into the actual fixtures as well, yeah? Let's go to Real Madrid. Let's see their team performance because I bet they're going to put Mbappe. Look, Mbappe, yeah? Mbappe 9.9, Vinny. Vinny gets a 10 for me. Vinny gets a 10. Automatic 10. Automatic 10, mate. This guy was on smoke, mate. Unbelievable. He was everything in that match. People like to lord up Mbappe because he scored 4 goals. Whoop-de-doo, mate. Vinny was the best on the pitch. People, you have to be honest with me here, people. You know me. I can slate Vinny all I want. I know that I'm slated him consistently throughout the season for being consistent. This guy today was a monster. Vinny was the man of the match. If anybody tries to deny it, you are deluded. Mbappe was not the man of the match. Vinny was. I don't care what anybody says. You can actually look. All the deluded Real Madrid. These are the casuals. The ones who think Mbappe are man of the match, you're the casuals. You don't know football. You don't know football at all. Because Vinny was the instigator. He was the one creating most and the majority of everything. He was making the runs. He was making the passes to be successful. He was the one making the plays for the opening goals. He was everything on the pitch. Everything. Mbappe was the best goal scorer, but Vinny was the best player. Don't get me started. Vinny was man of the match. End of story. I don't even care, mate. End of story. Yeah? Other great players come, I think. I always said in this video. Very good. Mbappe was great. He took his chances as well. I got to admit. But Vinny was the best. Facts, mate. Facts. People think goals is everything, bro. Like, you can tap in goals. You can have a tap-in merchant scoring goals. But the creator gets nothing. Nothing at all. Vinny was the one making the runs to provide for Mbappe. Do you understand me? Like, these casuals, bro, I don't understand. You are casuals. You're the kind of guys that believe that, 15 Champions Leagues again. I'm going to keep on repeating it. You're the guys that outside the Bernabeu, the ones who come up to me, try to square up to me. Brother, I just stand my space, bro. I just stand there, bro. You can try and be intimidating with 5 of your friends around you. And guess what? It won't work with me, bro. I'm much bigger than that, bro. I'm much stronger than that, bro. Don't try and intimidate me. Those kind of casual Real Madrid fans. Oh, atmosphere. The guys that went up to Saeed, bro. I tell you what, yeah. The guys that went up to Saeed, bro. Any tribe person, those kind of guys, yeah. Exactly the same casual fans as Real Madrid. Go for the fucking atmosphere. Don't go for the atmosphere. You go to win trophies. End of story. Vinny was the best. I'm the football purist, bro. The majority of Madrid fans that go into the stadium every single week, they are casuals, bro. They don't understand the sport. When Vinny outperforms Mbappe, he outperforms Mbappe. Because he didn't get his goals today, they shy away from giving him man of the match. Vinny was man of the match. End of story. Enjoy the atmosphere. Shut up, bro. These guys don't understand anything, mate. They don't understand anything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But anyway, guys, yeah, we're going to wrap up here. Good. Like, I'm going to round up this video by saying, yeah, Real Madrid 4-3 against Olympiacos. I tell you what, you better go and hide, bro. You better go and hide, mate, because the defensive worries are going to shock us big time very, very soon. Trust me in this one. And Arsenal, what a performance. The best. David didn't watch the game too. Business watching Arsenal. Brother, let me tell you something, yeah? I was watching Real Madrid game. I want to watch actual football as well, bro. I don't want to watch our scumbag victories, yeah? These guys, mate, in the chat, bro, I tell you what, yeah? You can all hold this, mate, because, brother, I can support Real Madrid and I can watch a good game of football as well. I've got one on my phone, one on my screen. Some people don't have those luxuries, yeah? Take care, guys. Adios, yeah? We're going to redirect, yeah? We're going to redirect, bro. Yeah? We're going to redirect to Sam. Where is he? Okay, this guy's not even live, mate. Cool. This guy's not live, so I'm not redirecting. Where is he? He's not live, is he? 1 second. He's not even live. He's not live, so what's he doing? Redirect to who? Okay, we're redirecting the north side, guys, yeah? We're going to redirect to north side, yeah? We're going to redirect to north side, yeah? Amazing, guys.